Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be playing TranZit on Black Ops 2. Specifically what we're going to be doing is the Rosa Parks challenge. Now, what that is probably obvious. It's that we have to stay in the back of the bus the whole time. Speaking of Rosa Parks, y'all ever get her and, what's her face? The blind and deaf one. Helen Keller. Her and Helen Keller mixed up. Like, is it just me that gets them mixed up all the time? Like, I accidentally call them by the other names just constantly. I am allowed to get out of the bus at the locations of the areas, so that way I can, grab perks, grab guns, stuff like that. But that being said, I also have to use the bus to move from location to location. So I can't use the denizen portals, and I can't run. I have to use the bus, and I have to stay in the back of it. Meaning that if there's zombies surrounding me, and I could go to the front to live, I can't, because then I'd fail the challenge, obviously. So I have to use the bus from location to location, and I have to stay in the back. If you notice, I put the turbine in the corner of the bus depot there, because if you do that, you can open both white doors with just one place of the turbine. Mostly useless, because you only save 3 seconds, but still a bit of a neat fact. And obviously this challenge is much more effective if you're playing as Russman, for obvious reasons, but I'm on console, not PC, so I don't really have the quick restart commands, so I could keep restarting till I get Russman, but that'd be really annoying to have to do over and over again on my Xbox because of how long the loading screen takes and stuff like that. The first bus ride was pretty easy and boring, so I cut it out of the video because, it's like round 1 and 2. What's even gonna happen? Nothing. Unfortunately at Diner, since I have to go through the back door, I have to go all the way through the diner and buy that door for an extra 1,000-ish points. So because of that, I'm now only going to get one box spin here. Also within this video, I gained and lost the double pistol points perma perk. If you don't know what that is, it basically gives you double points with your pistol, which sounds way better than it actually is, because you lose it if you kill a zombie. I got it unintentionally, I wasn't even trying to, but I was like, hey cool, double points. But it's so useless that I got maybe an extra 100 points with it, because for some reason you use it if you kill a zombie, which it's just the worst perma perk ever. So, it helped out a bit, but overall useless. Alright, it's finally time for a box spin, and of course I get utter trash. Fortunately, the melee does one-shot till round 4, so I guess I got 2 more rounds of it actually being good, and the melee should be fairly helpful since I'm confined to the small space in the back of the bus. I don't suppose because of this challenge I get to say the N-word now, huh? But, actually I'm playing Marlton, so he would definitely say it online or something. To be fair, I'd really have to wait till I play Russman, because, same as before, but definitely Marlton would say it to someone online. Probably would play, League of Legends and call someone that when they raid him or something. I don't know what that means in terms of League of Legends. I touch grass, so I don't play that game. Alright, got the plow from the shed, and the bus just honked, so I guess we should get going now.
That is it! I am an indisputable genius.
Obviously I gotta go through the back door, because, I can't go through the front. I just skipped the bus ride again. I know I'm not really proving to you guys that I did the challenge, but nothing exciting happened. It was like round 3, and I had an insta-kill, so I just kept the last zombies till I got to power plant. There'll actually be footage of me in the back of the bus later in the video, but for right now, let's just build power. I know a lot of people dislike how you have to build the power switch here, but I actually think it's really cool and interesting, and it gives that map its own unique flair. Same thing with the pack-a-punch. I get it's like a bit of a hassle and inconvenience, but I think it's pretty cool personally. Overall, I love TranZit way more than the average Zombies player, but I gotta say it is really annoying having to beat the bus every single time in power, especially when you gotta go through the basement and the whole area. I could grab the jet gun wire here, but I didn't grab the jet gun parts earlier, and there's really no point in building it because of how bad it is. But anyways, for right now, I'll just attach the plow to the front, and hopefully this will get some zombies. I stopped and got Juggernaut in town, which good thing I did, because, you know, the first time you go over this bridge with the bus, it collapses, gets stuck for a bit. So, with the ballista knives not even one-shotting anymore, it's definitely a good decision on my part. Being back here ain't even bad, though. Like, I don't know what Rosa Parks was yapping about. Like, if you ask me, the back of the bus is way cooler than the front. Fun fact, as you see I just did, you can throw grenades through the floor in the back of the bus for whatever reason. You can also place claymores through them too. I don't know why, but you just kinda can. Damn, these zombies are acting all upset at me, like they asked me to get up from my seat. I moved to the back and I didn't or something. I then build the shield because it's the least crappy of all the buildables on TranZit, and then I get double points, which, as anyone who knows basic multiplication, is 22 times points, so making 22 times the amount of points. Made sure to grab the Galvies because they're goated, and I always like to rebuild these barriers back here because they're the only barriers I'm allowed to reach with the challenge, and one of the very few things keeping me from death. Reminds me of the barriers I have in my basement to keep the kids trapped in there. I always gotta be rebuilding those too because they keep trying to escape. In classic TranZit fashion, it takes 10 years for the bus to get around the map just for one thing you want. So, I played it safe, saved the last zombie, and just went and got Quick Revive and Jug from the other parts of the map again. Then I came back to Diner, so I could keep spinning box. With luck like this, I'm gonna take all the money I'm supposed to spend on college and put it all on red. I took another down, but I was in town anyways, so getting Jug again was easy. And other than that, opening a pack was surprisingly easy too. Much easier than it normally is. Felt lucky this time. Unfortunately, despite all that, I get surrounded and downed in like a second. You know, that's just how Bo2 goes. It was my fault. I was trying to be too greedy and grab that insta-kill. Funny, because I was talking earlier about how I like building the Pack-a-Punch machine because it's fun, but that's really what got me killed because it was there immediately. I could have packed either of my guns and gotten out of there easy, but, you know, that's just the way the news goes. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This challenge was originally a joke, and is mainly funny, but it was definitely way more difficult than I thought it was going to be, and I definitely like to do it again at some point in the future. I like my next few videos to be different challenges, just to keep things, diverse and, what's the word, like, got variety, you know? But I'll definitely try this again in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a good day.